after today's live. Let's start our daily game.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. And already we're underway here. Rice reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely shaped ball. And that has been cleared. And we have our very first corner. It's Luke, and again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Still goalless. Yamal. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Eric Garcia. He's had it taken off him. And it's Drogba. And now they can clear their lines. It's a searching pass. Big chance! Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Now it's Pele. That ball looks a good one. Eric Garcia. For Ferran Torres. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now, can they get him away? Great vision. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri, he shifted it to the flank. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And this is Pele! Pedri. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the left it goes. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well-timed, excellent interception. Eric Garcia. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Pele! He's free, he has got space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Ferran Torres. Over to the left. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Drogba! Beckham, the regular corner taker. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Rice, and it's Arda Güler. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, nicely intercepted. Eric Garcia. This might spell danger. He's had it! It's bounced back off the post. Really well taken goal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Can he get on the end of this? Rafinha is in a really good position out wide.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Khan getting this one clear. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played into space. Well, they've got it again. Looking to play him in. Danny Olmo, chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So, time for changes
Number
on
19,
both sides, actually.
Mbappe. Number 23, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 18, Vitinha. Number 8, Bukayo Saka.
Looking for options for movement. Lewandowski receives it in a good... It's Lewandowski! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Pelé voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
And a quick announcement.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There is an expectant air here in North London, the Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. Conte. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. More and more pressure on the ball here. Akanji. Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing.
Tries a shot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
24 minutes is number 10.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Beckham. And it's Arda Güler. Here's Puyol. Pele. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Sucic. And Bisek. Sucic. And it's Zielinski. Güler. Beckham. This looks... And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's Arda Güler. And the shot! Kante finds himself offside. Barella. Now it's Martinez. He's picked his way through. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, delightful ball. Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Sucic. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the action is back on the way. It's a promising position. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pele tries to pass it through, and he's worked it through. Chance, surely! Keeper's not concerned by that. Sucic, Akanji, to Barella, Bisek. Oh, what a mistake! The ball has bounced loose now, and he's straight offside. Akanji. Carlos Augusto. Drilled it, and the shot! He's got a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
After 59 minutes is number 11.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
The attendance for this match
Almost
was
an hour gone.
60,332.
And it's Arda Güler. Oh, played through for the wide man. And chance for us! It's bounced back off the post. Sucic, and it's Zielinski. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vitinha. Spread out to the left. Pass is just off target. Barella. Zielinski. Distributed tidily. Pinches it off him. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Martinez. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing...
Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution.
Akanji. Bisek. And Bastoni. Akanji. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Nice bit of trickery. That's a shade optimistic. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Deftly away. Carlos Augusto.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Inter. Number 30, Carlos Augusto. Number 11, number 7, Zielinski. Coming on the field, number 32, Camargo. Number 2, Dumfries. Number 20, Çalhanoğlu. Substitution in progress.
And he's hit it long. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And he's got the beating of his man. He's in a great position here. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. And the finish! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that ends it. And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
Well, I think it was the perfect example of how not to start a match. They walked straight into a sucker punch and just let their opponents...
Okay, so this is golden goal kind of match.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And that's put paid to a promising move. Saka. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Zubimendi. Havertz absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that has been clubbed away. And that's definitely not his best. Ljungberg. Well timed, excellent interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eze, now it's Jorginho. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, super ball! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Jorginho. Perez. Havertz. And it's Eze. Gabriel. He is through here. And he shoots! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And that ends it. What an ending. How about that?
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Literally. It could have gone either way, as both teams desperately tried to win this, which produced a really exciting end-to-end encounter. If only every game was like this one.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Let's start with the next match.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger, best deployed behind a central striker, as he does like to operate in the middle, ultimately. Certainly has the strength and an eye for a pass.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foot in. Now it's Havertz. Tries to play it through. And the through ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he's there to get it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Defending of the desperate variety. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gabriel threads one in. He shifted it to the flank. Can he latch on to this?
Deserved a better ball there.
He takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Martinelli. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gabriel, Eze, Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Eze. Now who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Eze going full tilt down the left. Oh, good-looking ball. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. It's a searching pass. Zubimendi. Now Ødegaard. And he's intervened well there. Saka. Knocks it into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ødegaard. And he's surging through. He's going for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Saliba deals with that comfortably. And that's definitely not his best. This might spell danger. Saka. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Bukayo Saka. The match has been won. So your opponent having poor connection. So we have जीत गए थे. ये कब स्टार्ट होगा? 25 तारीख को. Using exclusive game plan, please priority on selecting eligible for bonus.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the big chance? And he's done it! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And he's had it nicked away. That's a sharp pass. Kagawa. He's in a great position here. Tries to get it clear. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! Lille have the chance to go the other way. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's found a way through. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
They've played it short. This looks promising. And now a sudden chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Meunier drives it in. So it's going to be another corner. And it's been taken short. It's a promising position. Look at the space here. Good. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Aims beyond the defence. There's no flag. Punched away. Chance to shoot. And that has been clubbed away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Meunier cuts it out. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Andre. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No, that's been intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. All the way back.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bentaleb. Now it's Giroud. Played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
2 added minutes has been
Now that's well
indicated.
seen too. Oh, that's fabulous. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, it's claimed by the keeper. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Substitution
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he's managed to get free. And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Couldn't squeeze it through. Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Giroud. Still just a single goal between the sides. And that's been won straight back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cross into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. Crossed in once more. And he's taking no chances there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here, and he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
He's found a way past. And it's Giroud. Played out to the left flank. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Just eases him off the ball. Could try cutting inside here. And a chance! It's a goal! Lille are all square. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 29.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Lille grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Great ball, chance, surely! Oh, should have put that away.
Rice fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Gulen.
It's their second
Coming
corner
on
of the game.
field is number 20, Hazard.
Shoots! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 5 minutes at a
The
time.
final seconds now. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Kylian Mbappe.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Coming on the field is number 13, Ferran Torres.
And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And we'd like to inform you now
Mbappe,
that the
very
latest
much the
travel
hat-trick
information
hero.
is currently
What an
being displayed on
extraordinary
the
game
screen.
he had.
You can join this room.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri.
Real chance! Brilliant from Foden! About as smooth as it gets! And Portugal score first! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's been played through. Foden! Superb from Foden! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply. Well, the great chance! And it's in! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's come in hard. Oh, it's come loose. Ambitious ball here. And he's straight offside. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. In with the challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lewandowski. Pele. And he gets rid in a hurry. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. A probing pass. Rodri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vitinha. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Well, that has not gone well. Cannavaro. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, there's a probing ball. Carvajal kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through. Mignon claims comfortably. Vitinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. Carvajal gets it clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. Rafinha. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Bebeto. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
With the owner of a blue car
Caution
parked
certainly not
outside
on the agenda
stadium
here
gate,
from
kindly
both
remove
sides.
it, as it
Yeah,
is
they're
about to be
ahead,
towed
Peter,
away.
but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion
Substitution
early in
in
the second
progress.
half.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's being urged to shoot. Cleared without complication. Not the most accurate pass. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Lewandowski. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Bebeto. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. No foul, says the referee. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Pele, that's a good ball out wide. Saka in a shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Kagawa. Coming on to replace him is number
Into the
13,
last quarter of an hour.
Robertson.
Keep calm and carry on.
That Kubo is on his own.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. Kubo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a promising position. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Robert Lewandowski. Number 8, Bukayo
He's got away.
Saka. Coming on the field, number
Chucky!
21, Didier
Well, he
Drogba.
certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Phil Foden. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has another go! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Mbappe.
And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Just
Well, what
a
are your
quick
thoughts on
announcement,
today's
it is
game
now
then,
time
Jim?
for our